Hello and welcome to another coaching session from leadershipmentor.com. I'd like to share with you today part of a Motivation 101 course that we have available. Traditional approach to motivation is really just providing either rewards for good behavior to encourage that or a punishment if there's poor performance. And that's been historically really what we leverage and what we utilize as managers. But we know that employees and team members, we know that they have choices today. In the past, it would be typical to see someone stay with an organization maybe for the entire working career. But today, it's very common to see people stay simply 2, 3, 4 years and then move on to something else. So if we're not filling those needs that employees have as they progress through the company and through time, then we are going to lose them. And typically what we're going to do is we're going to lose the best performers, and those that are the poor performers will typically stay. So employees' needs in the workplace, there's more than what's listed here, but I wanted to share with you just a couple of examples of things that we really need to focus on as leaders to fulfill those needs in the workplace. So the first one is security. Security is both physical safety as well as a sense that their job is secure. And oftentimes what we do is if we're not providing consistent feedback, the team member doesn't actually know where they stand. They may feel physically safe, but they're never really sure if they're performing well enough, and so they're always questioning whether their job is in jeopardy. So we want to provide that feedback so the team members know where they are and they feel confident that they have stability or security in the workplace. Compensation, obviously. Now, compensation is not typically the primary motivator, but I would argue that there's some level of need there that if you're not meeting that basic level of compensation, then they're going to go someplace else. And there is obviously a level where if they're offered a compensation package someplace else that's significant, then they probably are going to take that and leave the organization. But those two are what I would consider very low-level basic needs that have to be there in every situation. And then what we do is we get into some other types of needs that we're going to talk about in more detail in our full course. But recognition is one. So we want to make sure that we provide recognition so they feel like they're valued while they're in the workplace. Contribution. Do they understand what they do matters to the organization? Do they have a really good sense of how they contribute to the success of the team as well as the organization? And then finally, community, where we have an opportunity to bring our team together and do team building activities where they engage with other people around them, either on their team or within the organization as a whole. And there's a sense of community there where it's not just a place to come and work, but they have good relationships there and they share the same type of goals and aspirations as well.